Okay, since my last video, I ordered and replaced this driver's side latch assembly and the striker. I don't know if I mentioned, but what had happened was the door got stuck in the closed position, and I was able to get the panel off, but I wasn't able to manually override the latch because I guess the spring that operates these two jaws right here broke or slipped off or something, so I had to basically cut off the old striker, replace the latch, and now it works fine. So what I'm doing today is got the starter replaced, and also had to end up replacing this ignition switch. This goes on top of the steering column, and this is the old one. You can see how nasty it is, covered in everything. But the Jeep was having an intermittent starting problem, and it was an electrical issue. So I replaced this. I think it was like 14 bucks, and Nick and I replaced it, I should say. And so now what I'm doing is, once I had that out, I tied on some pigtail wiring, and I'm doing the starter button mod. So the starter button, I decided, I think is going to end up going right here, where it's just on the driver's side, and it's not gonna, you're still gonna need the key to actually start the vehicle, but this will engage the starter. So I think that'll fit there and look pretty good. And anyway, I got the wires down here. I just need to tap into them, and this thing should be good to go. Stay tuned. Ready? Wait for it. Success. There it is, installed right there. Anyway, it doesn't work if the key's not in and in the on position, so you still need the key to start the Jeep, but this is just kind of a cool trick, secondary override. Costs like maybe $5 to do, and this momentary button ends up fitting, let's get this thing to focus, right there. So I'm happy. Little by little, she's coming along. Now featuring red decals. I ordered these in red. Same with the Jeep logo down there. Installed both sides. Looks a lot better. It's not perfect, but can't do anything about it. It's the paint underneath. It's good from a couple feet away, but it's kind of bumpy because this is where that storage box used to be. So I'm kind of stuck with that unless I want to repaint this thing, which I'm not doing anytime soon. So they were silver, and they were all scratched, and parts of them were missing, and anyway, these look a lot better. Ordered those in red, got both sides done, and I'm pretty happy with the way those turned out. So what I'm going to attempt to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and start installing my window tint that I got. Ordered some pre-cut tint off of eBay, and I figured I'll give it a shot. These are mostly flat windows, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. I'm going to start with this back glass first, and we'll go from there. I may only end up getting just that one done tonight, but that's okay. I'm not going to tint the front windows because you're not really supposed to have those done here in California, but I'll do these side windows. And I kind of figured out that there is enough room to get between this roll bar and the glass, so I'll give that a shot. But I'm going to start on the back window right now. I've got to clean it inside and out. And it's pre-cut, but I haven't opened the box yet, but I think it's probably not going to be cut for this wiper that this Jeep is designed to have, so I'll probably have to end up cutting around that, which is no big deal. I can do that. Stay tuned. Okay, I got the back window done. Turned out pretty good, actually. Went with 20%, not limo tint. It's too hard to see out of the back of that. Once I get these back windows tinted, I mean, this will be looking really good. Perfect. Actually, it came out pretty well. I'm surprised. There's one little tiny area right there. Unfortunately, the film folded over on itself, so it's creased. So, no big deal. It looks a lot better than it did. And here's the Jeep with the tinted windows done. It turned out pretty good. Not perfect, but the windows are pretty scratched anyway, so they were never going to be perfect. I've got some 70% tint that came with the front windows. It's still technically illegal, but I think I'm going to throw it on because it's virtually nothing, and it should help with the UV and heat protection. So, very happy with the way that looks. Finally looks a lot more cohesive. I love it. Might be a few days before I can get to the front tint, but I'll definitely show you that once it's done. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the flip side.